Oregon is a big state, a very big state. When you're on the campaign trail, you learn that quickly. We're stopping in several towns over the next week. We'll meet with locals and leaders as we talk about issues in everyday life with those we run into.
Hi, I'm Rick Dancer. We're in Prineville, Oregon today. One of the things we're doing on the campaign trail is talking with elections officials in as many counties as we can get to. We want to find out what they think of our ideas for running the Secretary of State's office, the Elections Department specifically. One of the big issues that's going to face Oregonians in this election for the Secretary of State is redistricting. How those lines are drawn for House and Senate seats in the state of Oregon. In a couple of years, we're going to do another census. Then it'll be up to the governor and the legislature to redraw those lines. But if they don't agree, it comes to me, the Secretary of State. How that happens, it needs to not happen based on partisanship and party. It needs to happen based on community of interest. And that's a real important thing for Oregonians to understand.
We'll show you one of our interviews with an elections clerk when we get to Vail. But there's a lot of Oregon to see before we get there. Just outside Mitchell, on the side of the road, a rocking chair catches our eye. And there's a picnic table big enough for the whole town to eat on. Both made of juniper. Yeah, juniper. You know, the stuff farmers hate and furniture makers can't get enough of. Sometimes you have to be creative to make a living in rural Oregon.
Oregon is known for its fruit trees. Just outside of Mitchell, on the way to John Day, we found a pear tree. This is it right here. Get it? A pear tree. We didn't come up with the idea. We're just the messenger.
We weren't the only ones who did a double take and stopped to take some pictures of the pear tree.
What do you think?
Artistic. With a saying that I can't really understand yet, but I'll work on it.
A carload of travelers from Israel couldn't resist a picture or two.
You'll find things you can afford to
Is
stay
it
in.
possible to go into the water?
You can, yeah. But your feet are gonna freeze first. There's
No,
this,
so let me
so
know
if you're
where
coming
the
to Oregon and you're gonna get in the
water.
water, let me explain how you do it, okay?
We guided our fellow art critics to the nearest hot springs and took a few more pictures. Town folks say this is a tradition. Graduates from the nearby towns toss their sneakers on the tree as they leave the nest for college. Not running away, just moving on. And so are we. Tomorrow night, John Day.